Hey guys, I'm Gavin here, and welcome to episode 16 of my Northampton Town play mode playthrough, currently on loan from Sunderland AFC. And in today's episode we do have 3 games. We have a game against Exeter City, we have a home game against Chesterfield United, and finally we have an away match against Gillingham. So going into the first game against Exeter, Baldwin for them is currently out, so that'll hopefully give us the bit of the advantage. But in the 8th minute we do get a penalty. I'm not entirely sure what it's for. Maybe it's handball, not entirely sure, but I do believe that's what it is. Not even sure if I have handballs on, but if that's the case then there must be a handball. But yeah, my player does step up and nicely slots it, finesses it into the bottom right hand corner of the net, leaving the goalkeeper stranded in the middle of his goal. Pretty nice finish to make it 1-0 to us. Just stepping up there and just basically finessing it into the bottom corner. Quite a nice penalty. Not very many have scored, but yeah. Going into the 16th minute, we do have a good few opportunities, nothing come from it. And finally in the 37th minute, once again, same deal, nothing much. And this game was just pretty much me shooting and the keeper doing all the work. The keeper was really on top of his game. But yeah, that was pretty much how the half would end. It is 1-0 to us. Their keeper is really holding us back. But eventually in the 64th minute, once again we have a nice opportunity, but the keeper is just absolutely on top. But then some sort of fumble. I'm not entirely sure if it's between the keeper or the defender or either. I'm not entirely sure. But Nichols somehow managed to scramble the ball across the line. I'm not entirely sure what happened. The keeper kind of took me out, it rebounded off me, I'm not entirely sure. But there was a substitution straight after. Nichols came off for Alexandra. And then in the 76th minute, Kevin Langmead putting us at a nice 3-goal lead now. The game pretty much looks to be ours. And from what the keeper done all game, it was pretty unfair on the keeper. But eventually in the 81st minute, we do wrap up all 3 points. Making us a nice 4-0 win for us. And we also do have a substitution, my player coming off for Mould. My player was doing very well in this game. I think he got man of the match at the end of it. But that was pretty much how this game would end. There was one last opportunity for Exeter, but it was 4-0 at full time. A nice comfortable victory right there. And according to the manager, I am unbeatable, which is always nice to hear from your manager. So going into the next game against Chesterfield United, they do have quite a few players out. They have 2 players out, and in the 7th minute we do go for a bit of an audacious volley, but nothing really came from it. Just before half time we do have another good opportunity, but the keeper was well on par for it. And that was pretty much how that half would end. It was a nice 0-0, and in the 52nd minute it did take a sweaty goal to beat their keeper. I really thought that this game was just going to be a complete and utter deadlock. Their keeper was playing out of his skin, and I really wanted the points. I'm a point whore. But eventually we do take the lead, and then in the 60th minute, what a through ball that was from the defender, and we make it 2-0. But basically we do deserve a goal after that. After that through ball, it was just absolutely amazing. Me and their defender got a bit in sort of like a tussle, and that kind of guessing how the defender didn't get it. But in the 71st minute, the keeper does make a nice substitution, and eventually my player does come off in the 72nd minute to replace, I think that was Alessandra. But in the 84th minute, Chesterfield do have a nice opportunity, not really troubling the keeper all that much. But then in the 90th minute, Alessandra putting all points away for us. A nice 3-0 win once again. Don't really know what their defender was doing there. It was just a bit of a 1-2 player, kind of screwed up for them. But Alessandra was right there to slot the goal in, and that was pretty much how that game would finish as well. A nice 3-goal victory. And then going into the final game against Gillingham, in the 17th minute we do have a nice opportunity, and then some sort of really stupid volley, but nothing really came from that. In the 28th minute, once again, I think that was Nickel. No, I'm not entirely sure who that was, but it was quite a nice volley. Chip, but nothing really came from that as well. It was just slight of the post. But in the 45th minute, Nichols does eventually make the deadlock by a chip over the keeper. keeper rushed us, and Nichols was right there just to chip the ball over the keeper. And that was pretty much how that half would end. It was 1-0 to Northampton Town. And then eventually in the 48th minute we do make it 2-0. Nice little roulette to get past the defender there and then just finessing it under the keeper. I was actually quite surprised of that, and then I had to do the Messi celebration just for the skills. So if you see here there, just a nice little roulette to get past the defender and then slotting the goal straight on the keeper. And then in the 54th minute we do score to make it 3-0. A nice little chip over the keeper. Harden, he doesn't really score very many goals, but when he does, they're always something out of the ordinary. So that was 3-0. And then in the 67th minute, my player making 4-0 and pretty much securing all 3 points for us. Just a nice little finish straight under the keeper. And that was pretty much how this game would end. My player does get substituted, but yeah, we do have a nice 4-0 victory there. So pretty much we've had some comfortable games lately, and this is pretty much how the table would end. We are on 85 points with 27 wins, 4 draws, 0 losses, and that's pretty much looking pretty safe and dry for us. So we're looking to be promoted into the first division yet. But yeah guys, this has come to the end of this video. If you have enjoyed it, please hit that like button, it helps me out a lot. Follow me on Twitter as well. I haven't really asked for that for much. But that will also be linked in the description, so you know when videos are coming out, another random shizzle that I just blurt about. But yeah, so subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any content coming from me in the future. But until next time guys, I shall see you later. Peace!